Let's put it this way, if there were more lawyers like Tom, there wouldn't be any need for disciplinary committees, bar grievances. He's an icon in the legal community. He's the go-to guy.
What I enjoy from the professional side of working with Tom is that anytime we're dealing with anything that involves CETA, I always love hearing Tom say something along these lines. Is CETA properly indemnified, or is CETA, there's no recourse coming back to CETA? Tripp, we can't have that.
Tom is always prepared. He has a great memory. He calls upon things that were similar or the same and helps certainly CETA work through issues. He knows all about the intricacies and vagaries of bond law. He's a great resource.
Outstanding. He's a problem solver, and he's a person that can work collaborative with other people, and he sees the big picture. At the same time, he has a precise, detailed understanding of what he's trying to do, and he closes the deal.
Last year received an award from the Savannah Bar Association for professionalism, the Frank Cheatham Award. It was a perfect fit.
Some of the bigger projects that we've worked on that probably got headlines, and Tom got no credit, but I can tell you that, for example, Mitsubishi invested $300+ million here, and the Japanese could not quite understand how, with that investment, that CETA was going to own their land. And we weren't good at explaining that, but Tom was, and it sure got done more smoothly.
A lot of the good things that have happened in Savannah, they have Tom Gray's fingerprints.
The best lawyer I know that doesn't wear socks.
I have some pretty funny stories, but I probably ought not share them.
I was thinking about it, and some of the things I've thought of, I'm not going to say it into a microphone.
And I don't know if that's appropriate to tell at the annual meeting.
Tom is very self-effacing. He's very modest in what he does. He doesn't give any lectures about integrity or professionalism. He walks the walk.
It used to be Oliver Maynor and Gray, and we had a runner, a jack of all trades, who just was a prince of a guy, and he worshiped Tom. And Tom had an Acura, and he loved Bernard. His name was Bernard Green. Bernard loved Tom's Acura. And one day Tom came in and he said, well, my car was old. He said, I traded it in, I got a new car, and it's in the lot. And Bernard was all excited, and he ran out, and he came back in, and he said, Tom, that's a great car. But he said, Tom, I really liked the old car. And Tom looked at him, and he said, Bernard, I know you did. He reached in his pocket, took out the keys, and says, it's yours, big guy. And there were about 9 of us in the room, and we all cried. It was the most selfless thing. I mean, most people would have traded it in, sold it. Tom gave it to Bernard. That sort of epitomizes the kind of guy Tom is.
He's a problem solver.
Smart,
Fair,
Man of integrity,
Calm, cool, collected,
witty,
even-tempered,
thoroughly professional.
professional.
a real model of professionalism in practicing law.
Just a genuinely good guy and a smart lawyer.
As far as I'm concerned, he's the Atticus Finch of the Savannah Bar.
There's not a week that goes by where my phone doesn't ring, or if there's a voicemail on the cell phone, and on the other side of that is Tom Gray, and it goes something like this. Tripp, are you in town, big boy? I've got some documents that need your signature. How about we meet later this? Are you in town? Are you gonna be around later this week? And I hope to hear that for quite some time.